If you are locked up in this state of Mississippi as an illegal immigrant, they are taking away your freedom for life. That's right. They are looking to put you in prison for your natural born life.
Registered bounty hunters in Mississippi could get $1,000 for each successful deportation they facilitate. That's under the terms of House Bill 1484, which would create the, quote, Mississippi Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program.
I want y'all to check this out. This is a bill that's being introduced, Mississippi State Legislature 2025 by State Representative King, okay? It's called House Bill 1484. And what it's calling for is to certify bounty hunters to go out and round up illegal immigrants or illegal aliens and bring them to justice. Now, here's what they're proposing. Kick them out of the country within 24 hours, or they stay in the state of Mississippi as prisoners for the rest of their life. If you don't believe me, read this right here. Section 1D. Life imprisonment is a term that they got written into this bill. And they tell you what it means. It means imprisonment for the duration of a person's natural life. A person commits the offense of trespassing by an illegal alien if such person, A, is an illegal alien, B, knowingly enters the state and remains in the state, and C, is physically present in the state at the time a licensed bounty hunter or peace officer apprehends such person. All right, now check this out. Number 3, paragraph 3. A, the offense of trespassing by an illegal alien under this section is a felony for which the authorized term of imprisonment is life imprisonment without eligibility for probation, parole, conditional release, or release except by act of the governor or natural death of such person.
Well, this piece of legislation was brought about to fill a gap. House Bill 1484 was created to give us a neighborhood watch sort of gap for people that deal with criminals on a day-to-day basis. That's what bounty hunters, law enforcement, bails bondsmen do. So it's an information gathering to our higher up law enforcement community to then push that information to ICE so they can then act on that information.
Those who know, they know. This is nothing but another form of convict leasing, and they finna make their new slaves the Mexicans.
After the Reconstruction era, 9 southern states adopted vagrancy laws. The vagrancy laws were an extension of the black codes, of which the government of Mississippi was the chief architect. The vagrancy laws essentially made it a criminal offense not to work and were applied selectively to blacks. The law allowed for the hiring of county prisoners to plantation owners and private companies. The prisoners were forced to work for free or very little pay. All blacks and mixed races over 18 had to show proof of employment at the beginning of every year. Those who could not provide evidence of a job were convicted.
I'm telling you, man, if you in this country illegally, these people here they amping it up. 47 have emboldened state governments to create some crazy laws that they never would have thought of 10, 15, 20 years ago. Michelle Alexander wrote a book. It's called The New Jim Crow. I suggest you pick this book up and read it. It's a lot of game in that book. She speaks about after the Civil War and the abolishment of slavery, that the southern states like Mississippi, they passed new laws called the Black Code. And the black codes were vagrants laws. And what the laws basically did, they criminalized being black in the state of Mississippi. You could be locked up for standing on a sidewalk in the middle of the day if you were black. If you did not get off the sidewalk and a white person passed, well, if they didn't lynch you, which they did back then, they would arrest you and lock you up and put you on a chain gang. Newly freed blacks back into a system of enslavement through forced labor. And this is what it looks like is going on in the state of Mississippi today. They found what they believe to be their new slave, and he don't look like me. He look like Alejandro. See, the Mississippi's convict leasing system. It began as a way for the states to continue enforcing slavery and profiting off the backs of those who were enslaved. The plantation owners would lease out blacks to railroads, industries, plantations, and they would work the blacks till death. And then what they would do, they would replace them with someone else. One body dies, another body move in. That is where this new system seems like it's going.